good sound systems and everything, I can get the sound I'm looking for. This is the controls on board, and so this is microphone. I can turn it up or down.
14. aprīlī Rīgas Kongresu namā uzstājās ar vērienīgu koncertu Baltijā viens no visu laiku izcilākajiem akustiskās ģitārspēles virtuoziem Tomijs Emmanuels. Ko viņš par dzīvi un kino? Stopkadrs raidījumā.
I love movies, yes. I've loved movies all my life. And these days we download movies and watch them on our computers. That's the way things are now. But movies are a big part of my life, and they mean a lot to me. You know, there's a lot of people who inspire me through their work, like Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg.
Did you see with Tom Hanks movie Terminal?
Terminal, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I thought that was very good. Yeah. But I mean, Forrest Gump was, for me, one of the great movies because it was a movie about everybody's life. You know, I'm old enough to remember all the things that the movie was about. But sometimes I watch a movie because I need to have an emotional release. Sometimes when you are working and traveling all the time, you can get like this, and you need to be like that, you know. And so I sometimes watch a movie that makes me cry, not because I have a burning desire to see that movie, but because I need a release. And I know that that's good for me, you know. And I listen to books as well, like books that are read by, and I just finished Michael Caine's book on his life called The Elephant to Hollywood. And so I find people like him very inspiring because he's a man who came from a very hard background, very, very poor, and was different, wanted to be an actor, and everybody looked at him like, you know, and I can relate to that because when I was going to school, I was a child and I was on television. And so when I came to school, I was trembling like this because I knew that the boys were going to be tough with me. They were going to beat me up because the girls liked me. And so, and because I played music, you know, my dream was not to be a football star, so I must be gay, you know. So at school I had a real hard time because I was different. But I didn't care, and I kept going, you know. And I was very lucky because my focus was always on what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a good musician. I wanted to play all over the world, and I still feel the same. The last movie was, I can't remember the name of it. That's a difficult question because I've watched so many different things. Like sometimes I watch a little bit of Robert De Niro in Goodfellas or Casino just to watch him work. Yeah. Okay. And then sometimes I watch Al Pacino and I'll watch him work, you know. And then I watch Russell Crowe in a movie to watch him work, you know. The movie The American Gangster, Russell Crowe is brilliant in that, as is Denzel Washington. But also child actors very much touch me as well. I like drama.
Why? I also like only drama.
Yeah, I don't want to see comedy very much. If I do, I know exactly what I want to watch. I don't like many American comedies, you know, Will Ferrell kind of movies. I don't watch them because they do nothing for me.
Okay, science fiction.
No, I don't watch science fiction. I only want drama and real story. That's all I'm interested in. You know, I like Saving Private Ryan and Schindler's List and movies that are powerful and have a message, you know. If I want to watch something funny, usually English comedy is the best. That's what I like. I like Fawlty Towers. And I also, there was a movie that Michael Caine and Steve Martin made called Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. I love this film. That's a great film. If I want to laugh, then I can watch that, you know. But I like drama. I have watched The Green Mile 1,000 times, you know, because the story is so inspiring and so well done, you know. And that's another Tom Hanks film, and that was written by I don't remember the guy's name now. Stephen King. Yeah. So I like a movie that has a powerful story, and The Green Mile is one of my favorites. You know, for the story, the characters, everything. But you know, I admire the movie making process so much, and I mean, I don't think I would ever want to be an actor. I don't know anything about it. I know how to play music and write music and interact with people, and I love doing comedy, but I don't think I'm the right person for a dramatic role. You know, I enjoy to watch people who do it very well. I like to watch an interview with them, so when they're explaining their art, you know, like Michael Caine explains his technique better than anybody I've ever seen. He said, when you are close to the camera, choose which eye you look at, and don't blink. If you want to be powerful, don't blink. You know, if you want to be weak on camera, then blink. Allow yourself to blink. Then you will appear weak. If you want to be strong, don't blink. You know, and so, you know, and all these kind of things, and things like, here is your mark. There's the camera. Now you move to that mark, and then you look, and the way he explained it, I found it very inspiring. And Tom Hanks talking about how he is preparing for a role and things like that. It's amazing how much work goes into what actors do, you know. I think that some of the important things that I would like to say to people is you must find what makes you happy, and you must go and do it, whatever it is, and don't let anybody change your mind. And what other people think of you is none of your business. So people listen to other people's opinions too much. I think because everybody is on the internet and everybody has something to say, and people can be very cruel, and people can say things that discourage people. And I think it's a big mistake. I think it's up to you to find what it is that you want to do, whether, you know, maybe one day you are building a house, but you really want to be a dancer, but you're afraid to be a dancer because you're supposed to be this macho guy who builds houses. But really, in your heart, you want to be a dancer. Then I say, forget the house, go and dance. And it doesn't matter what anybody says.